Hey gang, welcome back to another edition of Josh's Key to Better Beers. We're here today with an interesting beer. This is from Ommegang Brewery. It is called the Rosetta. It was specially brewed by their sister brewery of Ommegang called Leafman's. It's in Belgium. This ale was matured on cherries, and I think they also added some natural flavors, so we will see how this goes. Clocks in at 5.6% alcohol by volume. It says right on the bottle to go ahead and serve it at 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't have a thermometer. Pretty sure my fridge is pretty close to that, so it should be okay. I'm really excited about this particular beer. It's got a little bit of nostalgia for me. When I was working as a server bartender in New York City. Ooh, it's a deeper brown than I expected. When I was working in New York City as a server bartender, we had Ommegang on tap, and their original, I think they had the wheat beer. Ommegang's out of Cooperstown, New York, upstate, a little bit east, kind of like Western Mass area. Has a nice thin head, really deep brown in color. I did not expect that. I was thinking it would be a little bit lighter brown. It's an interesting style. Oh, it's really fragrant. Wow, this is cool. Yeah, you can smell some of the light red fruit and a little bit of like grass or something. Maybe that's just me. Just kidding. Okay, well, down the hatch. What is happening? This is so weird. I really like this, but it's like, I don't think I've ever had this style before, because it's almost like a, it's almost like a sour, but it's definitely not a sour. Like, I don't like sours usually, but there's also like, it's definitely not like any beer I've ever tried before is what I'm trying to say. So I can't really compare it to other things, but it's really interesting and cool. It's super super bubbly. It's almost like champagne. Has a lot of yeah, the cherry really comes through, and it's really wow. I don't even know what to say. This beer has me flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted, folks. It's really light on the palate. It almost drinks like a wheat beer. Not as sour as I expected based on like what I've been reading about this kind of style, and like no bitterness. Like if you were to like guess the IBUs, I would guess 0. It is not bitter. It is, but it's also not sweet. I don't know how to describe this to you. It's like if you had cherry soda and turned it into a beer and then made it less sweet. That would be this beer. Anyone? No? All right. Just me talking to myself about this ridiculously weird beer. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give this a full Josh, full U, and half an A, because I have nothing to compare it to. This is very delicious. If you have a chance to get yourself one of these, trade for it if you have to. It is really, really delicious and interesting, and not just a run-of-the-day beer. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and finish this whole thing. Sláinte.